Derek Freda, he's no joke, man. He's a tough dude. He's a
100%.
tough dude. And then you got like that third round, dude. That was again phenomenal performance because it was going from the first to the second being the closest one, and then going into the third, you guys were just feeling the energy, and then you were just, I could tell you were in the zone, and then
Yeah.
you kept getting those takedowns, kept getting him to the ground, held that body lock, and dude, you held it strong.
Yeah, man, like it was like beyond like every second was passing by, I was enjoying more. I was like
Hmm.
having fun more, like more than more. I was just like, man, like I want like this fight to keep going. You know what I mean? Like it was hella fun. Like I never felt like so good in a fight. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
was it was nice. Like yeah, like they feel like man, like he was tough. Like he hit hard.
Hmm.
Like man, he's like you know what I mean? Like pretty like how to say like technical. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he was standing up like you know what I mean? Those like 1-2s. Like he was pretty like good with it. Like the first one like got me like that one, like Beyonce, like I didn't even see it. Like, you know, it was like pretty clean. So it was like, you know what I mean? Props to him. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
that was definitely like, you know what I mean, a good shot. But this is a game that, you know what I mean? The name of the game, man, like I was just say, like, to keep your mind, you know what I mean? Like, when like the chaos happen, you know what I mean? Like, to like stay cool, you know what I mean? And like, keep going, you know? And that's why
Mhm.
exactly what I did, you know? Like, I see him, like, you know what I mean? Like, that you know what I mean that's his like you know what I mean his like strongest like you know what I mean like arsenal. So like
Mhm.
I was like okay, like I'm gonna make pressure on him, you know what I mean, like start like you know what I mean like basically get closer and like take him down eventually, and like exactly what I did, you know what I mean. It was like kind of like
Mhm.
the game plan, like even like you know what I mean, like since the moment like we started, like the game plan was like just like to like avoid the fight, you know what I mean? Like I didn't
Mhm.
want like to fight. Like I was hiding my leg behind and just like trying to like get closer to like you know what I mean, like to the body so like I can like shoot for the double leg and like take him
Mhm.
down. It went just like that. Basically, like we stick with the plan and like we got the win.
Yeah, exactly. And it just goes to show, at lead by example, that this sport, it's not just a unidimensional game. You need stand up, you need have wrestling, you got to have jujitsu. Like jujitsu is the biggest thing I tell people who's like casuals to the sport or still learning the sports. Like that's just the biggest fundamental you need because it gives you so much more versatility to exploit weaknesses in the opponent. And you did exactly that. And it was like I said, going into the second round, you started to utilize your wrestling game and your jujitsu background. And then in the third round, you had it locked down to the T. You had to answer for anything that he tried to respond with. And then just those fine-tune adjustments you were making mid-fight to where the 1-2s first they were landing, but then it was actually turning the tables. You kept on slipping that right hand. Then you started answering with your own shots and you're getting them.
But like I said, man, like it was just like you know what I mean, like how to say like my body got like you know what I mean like adjust like pretty well, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
I like I said like the adrenaline, you know what I mean, like now like in my head it was like you know what I mean like okay, like my leg is still going to hurt, you know what I mean. I was like I'm good, you know what I mean, like my leg is good. It's like now like it's just focusing on him, you know what I mean. And like I was
Mm-hmm.
just doing that everything, you know what I mean, like I was been working like it got like basically like you know what I mean like to the setups, you know, like because the first like couple like minutes, you know what I mean, the first round like it was just like me like kind of like thinking like two things, like him in front of me, you know what I mean, coming up, and like my leg, you know. So now like I was
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean, that was kind of slowing me down and like making me like, you know what I mean, like pushing me like making mistakes, you know what I mean. So when the my leg, you know what I mean, like got like good, like then everything like you know what I mean, like fall to like basic like what we've been doing like in the gym. So and like yeah, man, like we work hard, like you know what I mean, like at the lab, like I push myself a lot, and how to say like I prepare myself for like you know what I mean, like bad moments, you know what I mean. No, not
Mm-hmm.
always like no, all like I'm good. Like I train every day, all the time, you know what I mean. Like I never like how to say like I'm never like happy with me. Like I
Mhm.
always be like, damn, I could do more. You know what I mean? I
Oh
can
yeah.
do more. You know what I mean? So like I work pretty hard, and like it definitely like paid off like that night. You know, like it's 100% like everything like I do like paid off that night, because those hard moments, you know what I mean? Like it showed like, you know what I mean, in the fight, like how like we deal with it, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
in the gym, I do exactly the same thing. I push myself. So when we go to the fight, like that's how we deal it, and that's how we like basically like pass those bad moments. You know what I mean?